Alright, once again, we've got another episode of What the Hell's on the TDS Bench. For those of you that are constantly complaining about my choice of music, so sorry, internet radio. Alright, today, let me first preface by saying, I'm not an expert either. Okay, I learned a long time ago, expert was two words. X is a has-been, spurt's a drip under pressure. I only know what I know. I look at things the way I look at them. And realistically, things that come out in my videos, they're not an expert opinion. They're Uncle Bluto's Nate ramblings or whatever. Take them for what they're worth. Alright, that being said, what we're looking at is the Shield, the M&P Shield in 40 Smith & Wesson. Okay? This gun, it is literally flying off the shelf everywhere on the planet. Literally, I'm holding this up and I guarantee you there's 5 of you trying to dial my phone number right now. Okay? In 9 and 40, this is like the hottest gun known to man. There, just so everybody's happy, unloaded. Alright? I get this in because, I carry a Glock. I carry a Glock not because they're the greatest gun known to man, not because they're pretty, not because they're anything. I've been to Austria. I love the coffee, I love the pastry, but, I could care less. I carry a Glock because it goes bang every time. It gives me an acceptable number of rounds, on and on and on. Well, alright, you know what? One of the features of the Smith & Wesson is exactly what you're seeing here. It's got a beaver tail, okay? If you look at the SN, here, I'm just going to turn it around. If you look at the SN, there's no way you're going to end up with slide bite. I don't know if you can see it, but I have scars on my hand that prove that slide bite does exist from a Glock, okay? This, I like the concept of this. I really do. This is a Glock, and I run pretty damn high, okay? On all my carry pieces, I use grip force adapter, which, what the hell is it? I got one laying around. Basically, a grip force adapter creates a beaver tail, okay? Well, the Gen 4, which I'm not a big fan of, but then again, I really haven't worked with. The Gen 4 is coming with an adapter that allows it to have a beaver tail. In essence, Glock just refuses to realize that perfection might need a beaver tail. Okay? Smith & Wesson figured it out. Alright? Of course, then again, if you paid any attention to the story of the polymer versions, whether it was the Sigma or any of those, basically what you're dealing with is for lack of better terms, Smith & Wesson ripped off Glock, got sued, blah, 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 blah. That's why the spring is in the front as opposed to in the back of the trigger. That's why, interestingly enough, which drives me nuts, you have the slide release, but the actual slide stop is back here. Huh? What? Okay. Real simple. This is a Glock done a little bit better. Okay? Alright. So, 6-1, half dozen the other. I get this gun in, and I'm start wondering why, specifically, this is the hottest thing going. Alright? Oh, well, it's thinner. Okay? Visibly, yes, indeed it is. It's shorter. Well, yeah. Okay. It's got that beaver tail, the grip angle, you blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, like I said, not being an expert, I sat down on the website and I started looking. I carry Glock 23, alright? A lot of you carry Glock 19s. Yeah. It's the nice, controllable size in 9 and 40 that gives you a fair platform. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to compare the Glock 23 with the M&P in 40. Alright, we're going to start with length. There, I'll tell you what, this is the easy way to do this. We're going to give you a little visual, something to look at. Crap on the bench while I read, because trust me, it is pure and simple numbers. The length of a Glock 23 is 7.38. 7.38 inches. The length on an M&P is 6.1. Okay, so that's 1.28 inches. 1.28. That's in your pants, guys. 1.28 inches. Most things in your pants, 1.28 inches isn't going to matter. All right, the width, which is what everybody visually sees, okay? The width of the gun. Glock 23, 1.18 inches. M&P, 0.95. 0.95 from 1.18. Really? Does this matter? So somehow, visually, the Glock looks like a brick. This reminds me of a Walther PBS or whatever the hell it is, Police Special Slim, which, if you're a fan of it and it works for you, great. A lot of the guys I know that bought them are less than thrilled. Okay? All right, the height of the gun. Height, talking, bottom of the mag wall to the top of the gun. On Glock is 4.99, M&P 4.6. Okay? Biggest problem with it is everybody then turns around and drops the extended carry in it. And I'm not 100% sure how this is going to play out at home, but they're the exact same height, guys. The exact same. Okay? The barrel length on a Glock 23 is 4.01. On an M&P, 3.1. There's 6 different threads that I found online talking about lack of velocity. And yeah, you're losing about 200 feet per second. Does it matter? Truthfully, I don't think so. All right? But, you are dealing with a little bit less inherently accurate gun. Okay? Anybody that says that, the length of barrel doesn't matter for accuracy, really? Apparently they've never played gun games. All right, then we get to the weight. Weight of a 23 is 21.16. Okay? The weight of an M&P, 19. 19, 20, 21. We're talking ounces. All right? I don't know that it much matters. All right? You get down to the important crap. Trigger on a Glock 23, 5.5 factory out of the box. M&P out of the box, 6.5. When the shit hits the fan, are you going to notice the difference? Nah, not really. Of course, there's some genius out there that says, well, I'm going to do a trigger job on mine. Well, you know what? You're a genius, and I hope you got really good insurance, because if you ever have to use it, you're screwed. All right, so I'm sitting back, and the first thing that strikes me is when we're dealing with concealed carry. Okay, if you're dealing with open carry, who gives a shit? Buy a Zastava PAP 7.62x39 pistol and, get a shoulder rig. Whatever, thigh holster, look like the jackass in all the stores with the damn rifle pistol, in a thigh rig. Okay? Most of us are going to conceal it. I like the concept of being shot last. I like the concept of, I get to pull my gun when I want to pull my gun as opposed to whatever. All right. My personal thing. You want to open carry, knock yourself out. What I started noticing is that we all know what prints on a gun. I mean, what is it that sticks out? Okay? I've got my gun stuffed in my shorts, and what sticks out? This. Okay? This sticks out. This sticks out. Amazing. It's the same. It's the same printability. Now, this is double stack, this is single stack, this is thinner, this is blah, blah, blah. We're not dealing with that much difference in actual width. 1.18 versus 0.95. Some mathematician out there is going to come up with the correct number. And he's going to say, well, that is significant. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. The other thing is this. The vast portion of people that listen to my videos, buy guns, concealed carry, are due and diligent, are in their 40s, okay? 40 to 50 years old. We all have a little bit extra that we're trying to conceal ourselves. So the concept of taking a brick, dropping it in your pants, okay? I don't even have a holster on, okay? And between the lumps, the bumps, the rolls, the love handles and shit, I've never had a problem concealing a 23. So, alright, there's people that just really love Smith & Wesson and really hate Glock, or vice versa. Some of these people, maybe you're working in a compression outfit where, it slides into the little top of your underwear. In which case, this, is going to fit a little bit better. Alright? But then, you know what? Let me give you some Uncle Bluto logic. I used to carry a compact 45. Alright? 7, 8 shot, whatever. Okay? So that puts it in the category of this. With the extended base and one in the pipe, I've got 8 because this is a 7-round mag. Okay? With the one that comes out of the factory, 6 plus 1, 7. Okay? I carried a 7-round 45. Sad to say, just like most of you, if you'll admit it, I didn't ask for a show of hands, so we can all just nod in silence. I didn't carry an extra mag. Alright? Sitting around one day, I get a phone call from a friend of mine that's a cop in Vegas, and he tells me the story of an off-duty cop out there that was working on his car in his garage. Late night, dark 30, lights on in the garage door open, on and on. Crew of malcontents decided that he looked like an easy victim. Fortunately and unfortunately, he was armed. When the dust cleared and the smoke settled and everybody showed up to cart off the bodies, he was able to take out 2 or 3 of them. They also took him out as well. His gun was in the locked back position. He had fired the last shot. Okay? What was he carrying? Compact 45. There were missed shots. Okay? Immediately after that, I took my compact 45, I placed it in the safe, thanked it for its duty, and picked up a Glock 23. Why? I'm a competitive shooter, guys. I'm what I call semi-pro. That means semi-proficient. That being said, any given Saturday or Sunday, I'm either blowing at IDPA targets or USPSA targets. I have missed. I'm running, for USPSA, I'm running a $3,000 plus open gun with, every advantage known to man. And I missed. The guys in the top tier of USPSA and IDPA, they're doing everything they can to keep it in the A zone or keep it, in the down 0. We miss. So, I'm going to buy a gun that has 6 rounds. Comes with a mag that gives it 7. I've got 8. This gun comes out, I didn't look to see if it comes out in 45. I know it comes in 9, and I know it comes in 40. If you're one-on-one with somebody, even if you're missing like crazy, it's a good gun. Glock 23, guys. I've got 13 plus 1 on the pipe. Okay? If it's a 9mm, I got 17 plus 1 on the pipe. Do I honestly believe the zombie apocalypse is coming? No, I don't. I'm more concerned with the asshole apocalypse that has been on us for 60, 70, 100 years. That being said, what's your philosophy of shooting? Fire once, look around, assess, do the scan to the right, scan to the left, put it away. Do you fire twice, do the same thing? Do you fire 3 times? Or do you fire until it goes click? You know what? This gun right here, I'm sure it's an awesome gun. I got no problem with its capability. I have no interest in taking it to the range to see whether or not it functions flawlessly or not. I don't care. You know why? Because there's no way in hell I'm leaving the house with only 7 rounds. The other thing is this. I sit here, I got this in my pocket. I got nothing in my pocket. Alright? I go in here, this is the littlest damn thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I can get it, I can reload, I can be good to go. I don't know about you. I don't feel the need to leave the house with a flashlight, a knife, mag light, 2-way radio, Camelback, battery chargers, blah, 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 5 magazines. Good. Are you kidding me? Guys, I got 13 rounds. Now, you sit back and you wonder, where is all this weight coming from? Where is all this clunk and blah and whatever coming from? It's the weight of your bullets, guys. 13 rounds of 40 caliber ammunition. Just regular 40 caliber duty ammunition, whatever. Weighs .470. 6 rounds of 40 weighs 2.15. Amazingly enough, wow, that's not hard. It's basically half the number of bullets, half the weight. Try this. Something I ran into recently and started distributing, and it's not a blatant plug to get you to buy it, it's just something to consider. The Liberty ammunition, I've weighed 6 rounds of it. Okay? 6 rounds, in other words, enough to fill this mag, standard concealed mag. Standard ammunition is .215. Liberty ammo, .120. Once again, half the weight. Okay? So let's follow the theory up. 13 rounds of 40. 13 rounds of 40 is .470. 13 rounds of Liberty is .255. Okay? You go to a concealed carry class, you go to a handguns class, you go to any type of weapons class, I don't care whether it's rifle, pistol, shotgun, blah, 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 whatever it is. Hell, you go to a knife fighting class, what's the first thing they're going to tell you? Bring 2 knives. Okay? We're not worried about carrying 2 guns. Everybody's going to tell you, bring an extra mag. Why not just carry 1? Okay? Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, it's a beautiful concept. It really is. It's beautiful. It's well designed. It's got a beaver tail. There's a couple things I don't necessarily like about it, but first and foremost, if you couldn't tell, it's capacity. Okay? The last time I saw anybody come after a guy my size, there were 3 of them. So, let's just do some straight logic. If we're going to employ IDPA theory, there's your first guy, 2 rounds. There's your second guy, 2 rounds. There's your third guy, 6 rounds. You didn't miss once. You didn't miss one time. Not once. They were all center mass, all in the A zone, all under stress, all under perhaps active fire, all while running. Really? You're that good? I'm not. Okay? Oh, I forgot. You got the one in the pipe. Alright? First guy, second guy, third guy, one in the pipe. News for you. I need the biggest capacity I can get. Now, whether that's Glock, whether it's an XD, doesn't matter to me. You're concerned about weight, guys? If you're concerned about weight, Pick up ammunition and whiz less. It does the same thing. Alright? If not better. Alright. This is another thing. This is the only real complaint I have about this gun. Okay? I have real hands. Okay? I'm not the guy from the Burger King commercial. I can't eat that because it makes my hands look so tiny. Okay? I'm not female. I'm a guy. Alright? I pick this gun up. I wrap. We clear? This. Where's my other hand go? In order to form a decent deal. Right, okay. I pick it up, I wrap. Are we clear? Alright. You know what? I would rather be a little uncomfortable. I would rather be a little politically incorrect in showing maybe some printing, so that when the shit does hit the fan, I can actually pick the gun up and grip it and make sure that my shots are on target. And I would rather make sure that I have more than enough to do the job than just enough. Alright, I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm saying assess your capabilities. Remember one thing. The Glock 30, the Glock 30S carries 10 rounds of 45. 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more rounds than the M&P does. Total weight on it. Where are we at here? Weight. Total weight on it, empty. The M&P is 19 ounces. The Glock 30S is 20 ounces. Okay. You know, by the way, on the concept of less rounds, Smith & Wesson 642 5-shot plus P38. Ready for this? It's 15 ounces. 15 ounces. This is 19. Okay. By the way, it's only a grand total of 0.3 inches longer than this. Okay? This gun gives you 6. 642 gives you 5. If you're of the theory you're not going to miss, or if you're of the shooting philosophy that you're only going to fire twice, hey, beautiful. You're only going to be attacked by one guy. Beautiful. You're going to fight your way to your rifle, which is in your apartment, 65 miles away from the mall you're at. Beautiful. Whatever. Alright. Call me an asshole. But for God's sake, don't call me an expert. Thanks. This has been another episode of What the Hell's on the TDS Badge. Don't hate me. Shoot straight.